YouTube family. How are you guys? I have not filmed in a while, so I'm going to get straight to it, okay? It's not scripted. I did not write down any notes or anything. This is going to be my 5-month update post-op. So for those who are new to my channel, hi, how are you? For those who are returning, thank you for returning and thank you for the support. I appreciate you every time that you tune in and hit that button to see my face again and to give you my update of my journey. So thanks for that, guys. Now, what I am going to get into right now is the 5-month update. Again, I didn't write down any notes or anything like that, so we're just going to get straight into it. And what comes to mind is what's going to get spoken about, and then whatever falls to the wayside will get into another video. So let's get into it. I am 300 pounds and like some ounces, like 5 ounces maybe. I don't know. I'll put it up here somewhere. But I am 300 pounds flat. So that means like when I started the surgery, I was 365.8. So your girl has lost 65 pounds in the matter of 5 months. So I am ecstatic. I am happy. Guys, I never would have thought this day would have came. I am so close to actually losing the 100 pounds that I do want to lose. That is my first major goal. Really, my first major goal was getting to 300 pounds, and I'm there. So now my next goal, really my ultimate goal, will be to get to 100 pounds lost. And I'm aiming to lose 100 pounds somewhere around the fall, like October, November, like closer to my birthday, but who knows, you know? But I think that would be like a healthy time frame to lose 100 pounds, because that would be within like the year mark. But again, depending on like my body and whatever exercise regimen I pick up, then we'll go from there. My doctor did not clear me for exercising other than walking. So that was one of his main key points, was after the surgery, like outside of walking, don't do it. Just don't. So I could only do like walks from time to time, and well, not from time to time, but just walking in general for a certain amount of time. For me personally, when I still walk and stuff like that, depending on like how fast I'm going, like how steep, you know, the foundation is, I get a little dizzy. So I do, you know, kind of pace myself with caution right now. But since I did hit the 65 mark, I am clear to start doing some type of workouts, and again, just being cautious with my body. So I have found a few on YouTube, because personally, I don't see myself going to a regular gym. And that is no shade to anybody who likes going to the gym. I just personally don't. I can't really get into it. I can't get into the routine. I have a TV and I have some equipment at home, and I feel like that's sufficient enough. And it's free. Y'all saw them gas prices? I had my update with my doctor. And speaking to my doctor, so just for context, I'm just going to put in like some background. When my doctor and we both collabed on this weight loss surgery, we never actually spoke upon a number, or he didn't really give me a projection of where my weight will be post-op, nothing like that, you know? So when I spoke with him last week and I told him that I was 300 pounds, well, I'm sorry, when I spoke to him, I was actually 305. But now I am, but like a day later, I actually weighed in like for 300, because the most recent number that I had was like 305. So I just stuck with that for the last couple of days. But nevertheless, I was between 305 and 300 pounds when I spoke with my doctor. So when I gave him my weight, and he was just like, oh, well, you're not projected where I thought you would be with this, you know. And I'm just like, we never spoke about a number, you know? So I was just like, we just kind of said that, you know, the next time I see you, you know, when you lose the 60 pounds, you know, you'll be good. So I'm just like, I lost the 60 pounds. I lost over that. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, that really did, that really made me feel inadequate, and it kind of made me feel like I'm not doing the best that I should, even though that I'm doing everything right. But he really kind of got me down and out because I was expecting like great job, and you know, I really didn't get that. I got that towards the end of our meet. He was just like, oh, but still keep up the good work and great job with continuing with the program with the surgery. So, yay. That I have seen from the surgery. So, guys, I think the first one that I'm going to speak about is I am losing my hair. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram will be placed here in this video. But I did cut my hair and I dyed my hair. And I know that hair loss is one of the things that can be triggered when having weight loss surgery. And I was unfortunately one of the victims of hair loss. So I am going to put a picture in here to show a bald spot that I do have in my hair from the weight loss. I actually have two, but the one in the front you really can't see. It's more of like breakage compared to a bald spot, but the one in the middle of my head is like an actual bald spot from the surgery. Now, how do I feel about it? I'm not ecstatic about it, and it does, you know, kind of hit my self-esteem just a bit and my ego a bit, because I do feel like my hair is a big part of my identity, because anybody who knows me knows that I switch up my hair a lot. And I still can when you have wigs and stuff like that, but at the same token, it's just like, I know it's back there. I know why that is back there. It's just like, you know, I am a little self-conscious, but nevertheless, we're going to get through this, and if that means I just got to rock a wig for a while till it grow back, then it is what it is. I brought some hair products, so we're going to see what's up. Hormones. Ooh, hormones. So, the hormones, my hormones. Ooh, for any of y'all who watch Big Mouth and like, you know the character, the Depression Kitty? Like, the Depression Kitty. I feel like she's by my side all the time. And I just feel like I'm always PMSing, even when I'm not on my period. So I am moody completely. I'm moody like 90% of the time. And it went from me being like kind of sad to sometimes like me being a little angry. Like, ladies, you know when you PMS and then like one moment you want to be like left alone, but you want to be left alone, but you want your man there, but you want your man to shut up, but you want him to know what you want so he can just do these things automatically. You have all these emotions. It's just, that's what I feel like about 75-80% of the time. Yikes. And I spoke to my doctor about that too, and he just basically told me that this is a part of the process, and unfortunately your body has to stabilize, and once it reaches a level of homeostasis, these episodes, spells, whatever you want to call them, will start to diminish, if not lessen, on their own. I think now I'm like a 2x, a 1 to 2x depending on certain clothes. At the bottom I am definitely a 2x because your girl got a lot of ass. Like, I got a lot of ass. I got a lot of ass and I got a lot of thighs. And I had a lot of ass and a lot of thighs a long time. So, you know, I need a little bit more space at the bottom. And I also got big arms. So, it depends on the top for the beginning. For the top part of my torso, for my upper body. But overall, I will say that I can fit between sometimes a 1X, but more so of a 2X. That is my size. And I am proud to go from a 3X, sometimes fitting 4X, to a 2X. So kudos for me. I'm ecstatic about that. How do I feel about the surgery now, 5 months post-op? I felt like it was needed for me to make this transformation. I felt like the surgery was necessary. Now, was it a long, bumpy road? Yes. For those who are watching this and who are contemplating the surgery, am I saying this to deter you from the surgery? No. What I am saying is there's a lot of stuff that I learned on my own that I wish they would have told me prior to having this surgery. They filled me in on some things, but there's a lot that I figured out on my own, trial and error. Now, do I blame the doctors for this? No. But do I think that I could have gone through some more support, or even having a support system after the surgery for X amount of months so that way I can deal with this a little bit better? Yes. Now, it does help. I have 2 other friends that got the surgery. We all got it around a couple of weeks apart from each other. So I do have that support, and I do have people that I can call on who I can ask questions and, vent to, depending on what's going on, and vice versa for them as well. So there's that, and I'm happy to have that type of support. But would it be more better for someone like me who has surgery, who is a little bit more seasoned, and I could have went to for advice? Of course. I think anybody would have wanted that if they had that option. But overall, what I say will be the last points of speaking about whether the pros for the surgery. If it's worth it, I will tell you that I think you should get it if you do believe that you are going down a road of self-destruction and that you know that you are going to be close to death. And I don't mean to sound morbid, but if you know that you're on that road, and those who are heavily overweight and been overweight for a long portion of their lives, you know what I'm talking about. When you get to that point when certain things start happening in your body, things are happening more frequently, and you feel like you no longer have control of your body, yes, I think you should get into your options about getting into surgery and finding out if this suits well for you. What I also will say is do research. Research if this is the best option for you. Just because I got VSG doesn't mean VSG is good for you. There's the balloon method. There's a bypass surgery. There's also the sleeveless, which I got, and there's a couple others that you can do that isn't necessarily intensive weight loss surgery. It's just some type of programs that they do have in terms of managing your weight better. Fill out all your options. Do not jump straight to surgery. Surgery is literally your last resort. If you have if you have extended all of your options and now you're at the point where you feel like you need help, like this is going to be life or death for you, then you need to do it. You need to talk to a doctor. You need to talk to your insurance. And if you want me to make a video about that, of how I got approved for my surgery with my insurance and what steps that you may have to take, then I will definitely do a video on that. Please let me know down below. And if you want to see that, I will definitely go into the steps of that. Nevertheless, what I will say to wrap up this video, do I regret the surgery? No. I know in the beginning, like when I first said this and I was 30 days post-op and I was like in pain, confused, dazed, like sore all over, scars and all of that stuff. Yeah, I was saying I was regretting it because I was in the midst of the, like, I would say the worst pain of my life, honestly. I've never had surgery before, so all of this was foreign to me. Like, I've never had any type of invasive major surgeries or anything at all. So I've never dealt with any of this before. So for me, yeah, it could be a bit of an over-exaggeration because if you've had children or if you've broken a bone or fractured a bone or whatever, then yeah, you understand what type of pain really is. But for me, that was the most extensive pain that I've had, and I didn't think I could do it anymore. I thought that this was it for me and that this was like the worst decision I've ever made. 5 months into the future, I believe this is the best decision that I've ever made because this has given me a new outlook on food, and this has really shown my habits. And right now, I would say that I am at war with my prior habits, my fat girl traits, and unhealthy eating that tends to slide back up to the surface, and just me just understanding that I cannot cope the same way that I used to with food. It is both impossible physically and it's impossible mentally and emotionally, because you cannot be that person anymore if you want to be better. So it is a bit of a challenge. Like, so outside of the physical, having weight loss surgery is a mental and emotional challenge. And I always wanted to keep it 100 with you guys. I never want to sugarcoat anything, because I want you to know going into this if this is really the best decision for you. But I think that's everything for right now, guys. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe to the video, share this video if you know that there's somebody out there that's thinking about getting weight loss surgery. If you got a family member, friend, colleague, whatever, show them this, and hopefully this can definitely help them with the decision that they need to make regarding the surgery. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all of the support, all of the love. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.